Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thanks for tuning in. So today's video is going to be like a dupe video. I'm going to be showing you guys two alternatives that I found to the Fenty Beauty Body Lava. Guys, I wanted that body lava so bad, like I wanted it, and I tried several times to order it. I don't want to get into the whole Fenty Beauty brouhaha again because I know that I kind of talked about that in my last Fenty Beauty video, and at a point I just asked myself, like, this $60 that you're trying to force yourself to spend, this is $60 for the product itself, plus about $30 something for shipping, plus tax and all of that. What you end up paying is almost $100, if not more. Do you really have it? You know? I was like, forget it. I'm going to find something that works just like this, or just find my own dupe. The first dupe that I found is from Yves Rocher, and it's their Mohoy de Tahiti. I don't know if that is the pronunciation for this, but it's their precious dry oil, and it looks like this. This is so gorgeous. I feel like I'm going to bring this a lot closer to the camera so that you guys will see just how gorgeous this is. And the first time that I saw the body lava after it was released, this oil came to mind. I didn't have it at the time, but then I remember that I had seen this a lot at the Yves Rocher store here in Lagos like last year. And I know that Yves Rocher for one has a presence in South Africa. I know that they're in Kenya, and I know that they're here in Nigeria. I don't really know if they are in any other African countries aside from these three, but then I know that they are here. They have a couple of stores here in Lagos and also in Abuja as well. And this oil first came to mind the minute I saw the body lava because it looked so similar. And I had watched Nancy Mwai. If you don't know who Nancy Mwai is an amazing Kenyan YouTuber. I have seen her do a review on this. So this sells for 4,500 naira, and the last time that I checked, dollar was 360. The body lava sells for $60. So if you times that by 60, the body lava sells for 21,600. Because after the retailers go to Sephora, wherever they buy these things from, come back here to Nigeria to resell it, they always sell it like, they add something to it. So as it is 21,600 now, you're not going to buy this for anything less than 24,000. This is not a sponsored video by Yves Rocher. Before anybody, we've already reached the conclusion in the past that Yves Rocher, they don't really do that. Right now, they might, but they've not. I don't know. Please, let's not get into that. The one thing that I don't like about this dough is the fact that it doesn't have any type of stopper. This is an oil, and it comes in a glass bottle, so that's like a recipe for disaster. You have to be very, very careful when you're using this. So I'm going to apply it with a brush, a nice fluffy powder brush. In all honesty, this method isn't my favorite. I feel like it takes a lot of time, but I want to do it the Rihanna way first. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand and then use the brush to buff it out. And my favorite thing about this is that one, it's not really like a sticky type of oil. It's very, very lightweight and it smells amazing. The smell is literally my favorite thing. It doesn't feel like you have anything heavy on your skin. One last thing about this for me is that I would highly recommend this when you're going for like a very subtle type of glow. There is shimmer in this, but then the shimmer is not like pow, bam in your face. So the shimmer that you get with this is very, very subtle. So the second one is more of like a DIY, like do it yourself. And the things that you need for this DIY, they are so like, they're everywhere. You don't need to go looking for them in like very strange and expensive places. Everything that you need for this DIY, you probably already have it, or it's not going to cost you a lot to get it. I first saw this DIY on Twitter. It was uploaded or was first done, me seeing it the first time. I first saw a user on Twitter called Lee Love do this, and I think that Jack Harina retweeted it, so it popped up on my timeline on Twitter. So basically she mixed her La Bronze highlighter, which I'm still waiting for in the mail. I ordered that a while back. I don't know why I'm suspecting that my package is probably lost at this point, but La Bronze is the highlighter from Jack Harina's collaboration with Artist Couture, and she basically mixed her La Bronze powder highlighter with baby oil and she applied it all over her skin, and this girl was glowing. Okay, so I tried it after watching the video and it looked really good, but then it just didn't look the way that it looked on her in her own video. So I played around a little bit and I figured out something that I felt like worked a lot better for me. So this is what you are going to need. Basically, you're going to need baby oil, any type of baby oil. I will be using this one by Cousins or Cousins. I don't know how this is pronounced. Where I grew up in Enugu, we used to call it Cousins. But baby oil, any type of baby oil will do for this. And you need an empty plastic container. I'm going to be using this empty spray bottle here that I have, and a powder highlighter. And for this, I'm going to be using a powder highlighter by Yanga Beauty. And this one is the shade O'Shea. It's called O'Shea. O'Shea Baddest in Bob Risky's voice. So basically, I'm going to open this up. And what you want to do is to pour some baby oil into this place. So next you want to take the highlighter. This is the color here. It's like a very nice, why is this thing not focusing? Okay, it's like a very nice dark, not too dark shade, but it's a nice gold highlighter. So I'm basically just going to add the highlighter to the baby oil. I realized recently that I don't have one of those like nice spatula things, spoon-like things that makeup artists use. So I'm going to be using the end of my eyelash applicator for this. So I'm going to use it to scoop the highlighter up like this, and I'm going to pour the highlighter into the baby oil. So I'm going to cover this back up. I'm just going to go on ahead and shake it. Can you guys see how gorgeous this thing is? It looks just like liquid highlighter. So basically, I'm going to spray this all over my shoulders. I don't use a brush, I just work this into my skin. I just find that this is a lot easier and it just saves you a lot of time, okay? If you're in the mood to pamper yourself, maybe you can just use a brush and just work it in. But this is what I like to do. So without flash, this is what it looks like. I'm glowing, but then I'm not seeing a lot of glitter. After I spray it on my body and kind of work it in, the shimmer, I'm not just seeing it the way that I want to. So I did this a couple of times, tried adding more glitter every time, and it was still the same thing. So one thing that worked for me and made the shimmer just pop the way that I had seen it do in other videos, like, you know, Fenty Beauty Body Lava videos and the video that I saw on Twitter, is to go in with the same powder highlighter that I put in the bottle and go in with my fingers like this. Just take this much on your fingers and then work this into your shoulders. So because the oil is there, it's acting kind of like a base, and it's just going to help you distribute this so much better, okay? Guys, can you guys see the difference? Can you guys see the difference? And this is ideally what I was going for. This is what I wanted with the body lava when I first saw it, and this is what I've gotten with this. So just make sure that you use a powder highlighter that is finely milled. My hands are a mess right now, but it is so worth it. Like, the glow is insane. My body is glowing and it's reflecting like the gold highlighter that I just applied on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it and share as well. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.